Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scribo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Sunday, July 18th, or if you're listening to this on the other side of the world, Australia, New Zealand, it could be Monday the 19th. Today the moon is in Scorpio, and it's in Scorpio all day. And let's see. It does make a supportive trine to Mercury in Cancer, and it does square Saturn in Capricorn. Today is one of those days where it's really easy to sort of make the wrong move, take the wrong action, or those moves and actions that you take could create some sort of crisis. And let's talk about that, because the major aspect today is an inconjunct. And what an inconjunct requires us to do is it requires us to make adjustments in the way that we either move forward or the way we perceive things. So the first inconjunct is between Venus and Pluto. Now, Pluto, of course, is in Capricorn. Venus is now in Leo. Remember, Mars and Venus made that conjunction in Leo last week. So both of those planets continue to move through Leo. The Leo in conjunct to Pluto is a Scorpio side inconjunct, requiring us to make some emotional adjustments. And as I've pointed out before, really the only way you can't really change the way you feel about things. You have to work within how you feel about things and work to letting go of any perhaps expectations that we have about how things are going to work out. And I think when you're dealing with Pluto and you're dealing with Venus, you're dealing with your desires, what's important to you. You could be dealing with issues of love. You can also be dealing with issues of money, because Venus is the planet associated with our resources, our resourcefulness, our relationships, and our relationship to ourselves. So emotional adjustments necessary within relationships. We also have an inconjunct between Mercury and Saturn. Now, this inconjunct, Mercury being in Cancer and Saturn being in Aquarius, is a Virgo side inconjunct. So you can either have a Virgo side inconjunct or a Scorpio side inconjunct. Both require adjustments, but with Virgo, it requires a different way of thinking about things, which to me is easier, more possible in a lot of ways. And so this is, Mercury in Cancer is very, very much connected to our own sense of sort of personal or familial or clan security. And Saturn in Aquarius is more about the collective. So this can be adjustments that you need to make in your own personal experience and associated with your security needs, right? In contrast to the needs of the collective, right? But we're all in this together, and ultimately, it is about us all sort of moving forward. So we may have to give up some ideas that we have about our own security or what defines that. It's not that we can't be secure, but maybe we need to look at what we feel we need to be secure and perhaps be open to something alternative to that. And then lastly, we have an inconjunct between Mars and Neptune. This is also a Virgo side inconjunct, so we're dealing with our mental capacity, but of course with Mars we're talking about action. Mars in Leo is always very sure about the actions that it takes, but when Neptune's in the picture, there can be, consequences that we don't expect. So a lot of our actions will probably, today anyway, have a different. What we think we're going to get out of them is probably going to be a little bit different. And with Neptune, it's sometimes hard to know what actions to take. So perhaps we need a little more discernment when it comes to the actions we take. And actions based on hyper idealism may not be the best kind of actions to take. But that being said, take an action, see what happens. And if it works out for you, it does. And if it doesn't, you have to be willing to change your mind about things. So that's kind of the story today. So it's kind of irritating today. It requires a lot of adjustments. It might be a good day to go get an adjustment from your favorite chiropractor. But we certainly need some mental and emotional adjustments today. And it can be frustrating. So if you feel like you're not moving forward in the way that you would like to, it's okay. It's okay. We will have times when it's better to move forward on stuff. So a little patience will go a long way. Okay, guys, I just found a feather on the ground. I'm going to show it to you. I don't know what it is. It looks orangey. Do you see that feather? I am going to pick it up. It's so sweet. In fact, I'm going to pick it up so you can see what I'm talking about here. Here we go. Oops, where's my fingers? There, I like that. What a beautiful little feather. I always see feathers as messages from spirit, so. And this is an orange feather. See, a little orange feather. And I think that this is about our creativity. Orange is the color of the sacral chakra. And so I think this is to be creative and to dream big. Even with all these warnings I gave you just now about being too idealistic, but it shouldn't stop you from doing what you love. Okay, guys, have yourself a great day. Like and subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow. Much love.